Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC here, out here at the Avon Park Aero Modelers Club out here in the field. And it's windy, but windy weather makes for a stronger pilot. Just make sure you're comfortable with the planes that you're flying. We're going to take up the Hobby King Excalibur version 2. Now, this is what you consider a hotliner. It's a very fast power. I don't want to say it's a glider, because I mean, yeah, she'll glide. She'll actually glide forever. But she's very fast and very powerful. To help my wonderful camera lady out with orientation to stay with it because she's got a very thin profile, I went ahead and put the easy lights on there just to help out. I don't know how much they're going to help. She runs on 4S. I've got a 2200 4S with a 40C discharge China Hobby, just shoved back as far as I can get her in the battery bay right there. I'll be honest, I don't even remember what kind of receiver I've got in her. I think I've got an AR-410. I think that's what I've got in there. So she got no kind of gyro. She's the V-tail configuration. And, yeah. I don't even know if I've got rates on this thing. I don't think I have any rates on her. Let me see. Yeah, 125% over 30% expo all the way around. So, all right, timer set for 5 minutes. And like I say, she is a fast, powerful beast. Wind is basically out of that way. So, oh, okay.
Volume 90. Volume 100.
All right. Oh man, she just like wants to rip right out of my hand. I mean, she's powerful. All right, here we go. And she gets really small really quick. I'm barely even half throttle, and but she's into the wind right now. All right, full throttle, taking her right up. Okay. Trying not to slice that bird in half there. She's like flying a knife. Hard part's going to get her to want to come out of the sky because she will glide and glide and glide. Now them lights are helping me. I can see them lights. All right, completely out of the power now. I don't know how much of this footage we're going to be able to use because she's so thin. Hard to keep track of her. That wind, man, she's just rocking all over the place. Very, very heavy plane. Very stiff and very strong. Very, that's the only way I can describe her. She's very stiff. Everything has carbon fiber all the way out to the wingtips. There's 2 huge carbon fiber spars that go through the entire wing. Down the center of the fuselage, the tail, very rigid. All right, we're going to bring her back by low again, but fast. Okay, into the power now. There, I was ripping by into the wind. Now, if I was going with the wind, she'd go twice as fast. All right, I'm going to take her out. I'm out of the power now. I'm going to try to land her. All right, let me circle around. Cutting down my wind speed a little bit. Don't want to hit the flagpole. Out of the power now. Trying to bleed off the power. There we go. All right. Motor off. Really, I need to change that to prop secured, but I gotta tell you, when you pick her up, I mean, I can look at her and tell that she's foam, but the way she feels in your hand, she feels like she's made of solid PVC. Even though I can feel that foam, it's just as dense and tight, and she's heavy. And a big old metal spinner on there. She's very sleek, made for speed. Good looking plane too. All right, let's turn the prop back on. I'm gonna take off again. And all you gotta do is give her about half throttle, and then just let her go forward, and she'll basically just fly right out of your hand. She's got so much power. So much power. Full throttle now. Boy, she'll scream. All right, I'm out of the power now. Gliding by. No power. She's just gliding. Okay, get a little bit of power there, a little bit of throttle. Turn her out half field here. We gotta work on that timer so I don't have to hear that. Trying to kill some altitude here. There you go. Motor off. I'm going to take off one more time. She doesn't have flaps. Boy, it'd be great if she did. Oh, so I put my butt in your face.
Motor on.
I mean, literally, you just let her go.
Motor off.
I hit, when I reached back, I turned the motor off. Well, she glides. Let's try that again. Okay, motor on. There. Rocket to the moon. Folks, on the video, if you see, they're going to be this video is going to be cut up into sections because this plane is so thin. See, look at her profile. She's so thin, it's very hard for my camera lady to keep up with her and for the camera to stay focused, because once the camera goes out of focus, the plane disappears. Like right now, it's probably disappearing on you. I made a liar out of me. That's okay. Just a good looking plane. But filming for RC versus flying for RC are two totally different animals. I'm completely out of the power now. Coming right at us. that's actually okay. One more time, and we'll call it quits on this flight. Try to catch as many good
Motor off.
views as we can. But I just can't get over how rigid and heavy this plane is.
Motor off.
I'll just stay out here this time. All right. Out of the power completely. Bleeding off some speed. Just coming in too fast. Now you have, yeah. Like I say, I'm going to have to edit the daylights out of this video, just to, because so many times we're going to be losing this plane. Because off in the distance like that, you can't. I'm having a hard time staying up with her. All right, I'm liking that approach a whole lot better. All right, motor off. We flew for 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay. Let's see what kind of life is left in the battery. Okay. I just wish there's some way you could reach through the camera and just feel how heavy and stiff this plane is. Rigid, absolutely rigid. All right, she got a cool little locking mechanism here. You turn, pull your hatch off, grab that battery. Battery's not even slightly warm. I mean slightly warm. Put that back down there again. That locks in place. And let's see what kind of battery life we have left. 42%. Can't beat that with a stick or an Excalibur. Well, folks, that is the Hobby King Excalibur V2. Hobby King sells her. The brand is actually Durafly. And if you were to land this on, say, asphalt or a hard gravel surface, you have these hard plastic bits that are underneath to protect the plane. Because her silhouette is so thin, make sure you got good eyes. Because when she turns side, it's like flying a big wing. When that wing is going away from you, or this kind of plane is going away, she just becomes a thin line. So, but she's meant to be sleek and fast, and she is. Got nice markings on the underside. Good looking plane, great performing plane. You don't need a gyro with her. I got if I remember right, an AR-410 antenna spectrum receiver in her, and she flies just fine on that. Folks, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless y'all, and don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and then hotliners. Bye-bye.